Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In the last part, we did stuff over in Sea of Clouds and found out we need to go search for Iceheart because the Dravanians are coming and we can't let there be more casualties. So, let's talk to Redwald. Well, Mistress Ariana, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I've met this young gentleman. Alphinaud Olivia at your service, and you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanian gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus have we come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the Heretics movements. I see, then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. Patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the Heretic refuge at Gorgang Mills. It is possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Mistress Ariana knows well the place I speak of, for it was she who first discovered it. Let's divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol while the two of you visit the refuge. When I've completed my inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. Come, Arya. I am eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the Heretic's lair. Oh, look who has a quest! A mystery illness. Greetings, Mistress Ariana. Thank you again for your earlier help. As it happens, I was hoping to enlist your aid once more. Several of the garrison here have fallen suddenly ill, and with no obvious cause. If it was but a simple cold, then so be it, but I have a feeling there is something more sinister going on. I want to mount an investigation, but I simply do not have the men. If you could gather information from the troops manning the fort, that'd be of tremendous assistance. Well, I guess you're right here, so... You're looking into the soldiers that fell sick of late? As it happens, my brother had been stuck in bed last night. It's a pity. It was the first time in months that we've been able to share a meal together. But, flour mill! Oh, how do you do there, dearie? Not many people have time to talk to someone like me. I wanted to go and visit my husband's grave, but my back is troubling me dreadfully. Do you have the time to do a kindness for a weary old woman? It would mean the world to me if you could take these flowers to Gorgang Mills, or Gorgang Mills, and place them on my husband's grave. Sure. Not a problem. You want to know about the sickness that's been going around of late? Well, my colleague's been bedridden since dinner last night, and he won't stop moaning about it. I'll admit the soup was pretty flavorless, but he could stand to be a little less dramatic about it. So anytime someone's mentioned food. Suspicious. Out. You can talk to this person yourself. Mysterious disease. Well, my comrade in arms was complaining of stomach pains after dinner last night. But I merely assumed that the meal disagreed with him. What news have you of this mysterious illness? See, so each person that fell sick did so after eating dinner. Every meal served here at Falcon's Nest is prepared, or at least overseen, by Noir Terrell, the head chef. I find it hard to believe he would let something this severe go undetected, but we cannot ignore the facts. Pray ask Noir Terrell what he has to say about this. Find out whatever you can. We must determine what is behind this. Alright. Yes, do you want something? You're poisoning people. Just what are you trying to imply? I take my work very seriously. I certainly wouldn't do anything to breach the trust of my troops I'm responsible for feeding. I'll admit some folks don't care for my traditional Corothan cooking, but the ingredients are of the highest quality. I check them every morning. The only thing I can't vouch for is the wine. I don't drink. Never touch this stuff. Perhaps the wine is the problem. We'll need to check the bottles to be sure, but I've already returned them to the sutler. quickly go and get them before he leaves. He should still be at the airship landing. Alright. I guess now I should actually, like, do that. Where's the closest Aether? Northwest. 226 yawns. Got it. Looking for wine bottles? The ones from last night will be around here somewhere. Any older than that, and they'll have already been collected. Oh, sure. Alright. Let us return them to Northwest. Referral. Do you have the bottles? Yes. Yes, I do. Marvelous. Let's see if anything smells out of the ordinary. Something's definitely amiss. Only a trained nose like that of an expert chef would be able to pick it out, but this wine has been tampered with. I suggest you take this bottle of red well. I'm all but certain that last night's wine is behind the 6 soldiers. So they drank too much. Yes, yes, yes. What? He thinks the wine causes sickness? 7 hells. It must have been poisoned. You have my thanks, Mr. Sariana. Now that we know the cause of this illness, there's only one thing left to do. Bad wine. We may have confirmed that poison was causing the illness that struck the fort, but there's still one thing left to do. Find those responsible for this reprehensible crime and bring them to justice. Orion is in charge of logistics here. I suspect that if you show her this bottle, she should be able to tell you where it came from. Let's ignore half the stairs. I'm good at that. Hello there. Yes, you can tell me, what do you know of this bottle of wine? Was it you? What? The wine that was in this bottle was the cause of the sickness plaguing the fortress? Our records should show where this came from, who handled it, and wait. The crate of supplies that you recovered from me previously, the one that had been stolen by heretics, it was full of wine. I'm almost certain that this bottle was in the crate. I wagered that those heretics poisoned the wine, counting on us recovering it. As a matter of fact, I've been looking into the case lately. It seems that the culprits had accomplices. They've been seen several times at Camp Rivers meet lately. I won't be surprised if they're still looking for another opportunity to poison us. See if you can't press them for any information. Report to Redwall with anything you're able to find out. Alright. Let us go pick up this other quest up here. Bridge over frozen waters. Oh, come on. Hey there, Garrett! Do you have a moment to talk? A short while ago, one of the workers from House Zemel asked me to go and deal with some Mylodons that have been causing trouble. The Black Iron Bridge barely survived the calamity. It's in desperate need of repairs, but the upland Mylodons roam far too close to it. The craftsmen can't work safely. Someone needs to kill them. The Mylodons, that is. Not the craftsmen. I'd ask the Dragoons to do it, but they're so busy. It'd be weeks before they found the time. I'd do it myself, but there's so many of the beasts that I fear I'd be swarmed and outnumbered. You're a capable woman. Would you be so kind as to thin them out somewhat? If you were to kill, say, 3, I think I'd be able to finish off the rest myself. That magic number 3. Alright, how far up do we have to go? Way up. Literally way up. Oh boy. Found the spot where you can fall and die trying to get here. Ah, so you found out about the poison and came here looking for answers. Well, give up. The poison is made from dragon venom. There is no antidote. Everyone who drank it will die, and so will you! Yeah, I think my punches hit a little bit harder, people. But good try, good try. Oh. Alright, now to get it back up. At least you can do it over here. There's one to the southwest of me. I should go get it. Maybe. Hopefully. Somewhere. We got west. So this way. It's probably up there if I were to... No. It's right there. Okay. Okay. Dang Aether Currents, man. Dang Aether Currents. Thank you. Chinese items too close together. 252 to the west. I'll be over there eventually. Back to trying to get up. Did I find my path up? Maybe. Maybe I did. There's one south and one north of me. I'm going south first, because... Oh, well, I mean, I could just kill Mylodons right here. Because they're right here. That is definitely an option. So they're like, kind of like snow behemoths, Mylodons. Kinda. Probably the best way to describe them. I don't really see many behemoths, so, yeah. Here. 108 seems to be north. Should be one to the south somewhere. Yeah, 166 to the south. I'm like literally right between the two. Alright, let's go south a little bit if I can find my way up again. Oh my gosh. So many Mylodons, though. I think this is the way they expect you to take if you don't kinda get distracted. Oh, it's right there. I thought I saw it. Thought I had seen it. Yeah. Alright. Another one to the south. I'll get that one eventually. Northwest, huh? Probably barely just went too far east, I'm guessing. Yeah. Around here somewhere? Well, there's a gravesite, so I guess I'll be able to do that while I'm trying to find this thing. Yeah, 94 yalms to the west, so it's in this area. Okay, that was easy enough. Southwest? What the heck? Oh. Oh goody, we get to do platforming in a game not meant for platforming. Alright, so let's just ledge crawling, actually. It's not really platforming for this one. There's definitely platforming in a game not meant for platforming sections, though. Like, there's an entire section of the Gold Saucer dedicated to that. Okay. Mr. Sariana, our findings, you say? Well, there is something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon the promising-looking chief of leathers than we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. It would seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Arya. Yep. Time to deal with some pets. Simple enough. Now, bears. So either bears or Mylodons, and it's bears. They're both big and white. Now look, I remember this part. There were so many people here on launch day. There were so many bears here! Oh my god, there were so many bears here. I tell you. A little bit emptier now. A little bit. Anyways, back up. And, oh, hey, Estinien. The beasts are slain, then. My thanks, Mistress Ariana. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. And we get a wind-up Alphinaud minion! From one heretic to another. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart, is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades appear to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving the onslaught of Fang and Claw. But I wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divined some clue from these letters, or we wandered the snowfields and prayed that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. It's hardly a choice at all. I agree, Estinien. I agree. So let me guess. We have to go back down there. Because y'all couldn't meet me down there? Seriously? I saw something. It was just the glow off my horse. Hi. Ow. Right. There's one episode. Ugh. My chair's like partly broken. It doesn't stay up properly, so I have to have like blankets and cushions to keep, like, have a proper height while keeping it down. Sometimes it's annoying having to readjust it because the blankets get like shuffled and whatever. Did I totally missed one upstairs. Didn't I? I did. It's behind this stupid wall. What the heck? Y'all gonna bring it down with you? Have you recovered? Yes. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Levier and Sir Estinien, we now have more than a dozen letters. What we have here then, every one of these pages is a record. Every one of these pages is a record of dealings between the Organg Mills heretics and their fellows in the Alphinaud amphitheater. There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart followers must yet inhabit the ruins we thought abandoned. Well, you know. Ah, yes, the classic question mark, question mark, question mark. Hey, it's Alphinaud Amphitheater. Sounding out the amphitheater. The Alphinaud Amphitheater, the very place you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that's our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot swiftly be crossed. We must place our faith in the Aethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Monibrita succeeded in recreating the Alphinaud beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the result in Aetheryte would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics at Gorgang Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren of the amphitheater, I wager it functions. I suggest we make for the Aetheryte within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estinien, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel systems, a passage was discovered. I'm trying to adjust my stupid blanket. Passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Why couldn't I have used that one? What the heck? Might it be possible for us to reach the Aetheryte from this side of the wall? It should. House Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Alright. That is Tristachambol. Where are you? I am going to warp back to Falcon's Nest. I am not walking all that way. No way. No, no, no. Probably regret this, but not walking. Besides, I can progress all the quests. Greetings, Mistress Ariana. Orion has already appraised me of the situation. She tells me you might have information regarding the poisonings. See, so it was the heretics after all, and poison made from dragon venom? This is very bad indeed. We'll need to find an antidote as quickly as possible. Ancient wisdom. There is a breed of dragon that breathes deadly poisonous breath. If you were to make poison by concentrating the toxic component of their breath, it would be almost impossible to formulate an antidote. We have precious little information, Mistress Ariana. Thus, I had hoped you might assist us once more. This report describes the symptoms of the poisoned soldiers. Please show it to anyone you think might be able to assist in the formulation of an antidote. I suggest starting with our chef, Nortorel. Got it. Thank you ever so much for that, dearie. I'm sure my husband appreciated it. Well, that or he's turning his grave shouting, "Do it yourself, you lazy hag!" He used to be a great knight under her House Durandare, you know. He was tutor to the house's heir, training him in the ways of combat. So proud of him having a job like that. And then the heir himself was ever such a bright lad, a genius if ever there was one. But one day the poor boy set out to see the realm and didn't come back. We never saw him again. After that, my husband just wasn't the same. He ended up stepping down from his position and cutting his ties with the nobility. He became a farmer, started the farm at Gorgang Mills. I think he just couldn't stand to be reminded of that boy every day he was at House Durandare. Aww. Oh, you're the last from before. Have you caught the people who poisoned that wine yet? Yes. I see. So the poison was most likely made from concentrated dragon venom? I don't know a great deal about venomous dragons. I do remember reading something about poison-breathing dragons in the Book of Oil from before the Calamity. Sadly, I can't remember the specifics. Given how old the book was, perhaps you might be able to find out more from someone knowledgeable about the Sixth Astral Era. Quit bonking me in the head, jeez. Alright. Oh yeah, the antiques guy. That guy. Let us go to the bridge over frozen water and get another current. How are we doing here? So you can see your progress. I don't know why that pulls up. So yeah, you can see ones from quests and also the ones you have to actually manually find. Your progress on each. I've already killed 3 of them. Thank you ever so much. You're not injured, are you? Here, please take this. It's your cut of the fee for the work. Incidentally, did you happen to see the farm on the far side of the bridge? Those Mylodons have made it difficult to access the area, and the bridge has been left to fall apart. After we repair the bridge, one day we might be able to rebuild that farm. Best of luck. So yeah, now, like, if we look at it, you'll see that there's a quest marker showing up on Corvus. Western Highlands. Anyways, let's talk to Sigyn again. What do you want? Poison made from concentrated dragon venom? Ah, yes. There was a story passed down through the generations in the old village of Falcon's Nest about dragons that breed poison. Didn't I fight one at, like, level 32? Well, level 32 dungeon. Be ye aware, the beast with poison breath, whose claws and breath bring naught but certain death. The ancient dragon's noxious mist is born from eating of the poison viper's thorn. Thorny viper is a type of toxic brambleweed. This toxin is said to be the source of the dragon's poisonous breath. If we find a creature immune to the thorny viper, we should be able to study this immunity to develop an antidote to the dragon's poison. There's a beast that lives near Gorgang Mills, the Black Blood Zoo. They say it feeds primarily on the thorny viper. Its blood may hold the key to saving the afflicted soldiers. Take these provisions and travel to Gorgang Mills. Of course. This is a herb that, when burned, should attract the zoo. When you reach the mill, use this amber and burn the herbs. The scent should draw the beast out of hiding. Slay it and recover its blood. Got it. Alright. Time to get to Trista Shamble. Oh, there's an aether current literally in front of my face. How many times have I run by here? How many times have I run by here? Twice is actually the answer. This will be the third time. Alright. Do this without dying falling off that cliff. Alright. Easy, easy. Little camp there. And... They won't let me fall that way. Alright, before I do this solo instance, let's grab the aether current that's right in front of my face. So the quest, this main quest do generally kind of lead you to a handful of them, not all of them, but a handful of them. The guests of House Fortan, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you're welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Akava beacon still functions, and we must pray to this well if it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Alright, sink down to level 53. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Dogs of Ishgard, it is not enough that you banish our beloved saint. Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? I will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. They give us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory. So something I've actually been meaning to do while I've been occupied. Is it here? It's not here, is it? Y'all got this right. Oh, here we go. There it is. Now so there's a snowman back there. I've been meaning to do that when I've been in Akafa, and it just happened to be a good time. There's a snowman! So do you want to build a snowman? Alright. Well, not to follow this like replace the second time. No, wait, we did not come here to fight. Waste no more words on them. They are deaf to reason. Also, this is my third time here. If you want to be technical about it. I guess I can take out this one. They're kind of a healer. Oh, like where the heck did Estinien go?
Your guard is down.
So yeah, they are gonna be doing more of the voices in combat sort of deal. As we go forward. They did a little bit in Realm Reborn, but not really too much compared to further on. Ow. Of course. These don't look like dragons to me. I guess they are. They're not like dragons. 7 hells! Can Convicters truly bring about such transformation? Nah, come here, guardians. Oh yeah, Louis Claw. Louis Claw. I got the little minions before I work on Louis Claw. Louis Claw. Not to be confused with Louis Claw. Alright, we got a dragon incoming. Is it actually a dragon? Sorta. We have seen one of these.
Release!
That is not at all what you said. At last a foe I might sink my lance into.
Know your folly.
Estinien, please. Be more useful. Like, actually kill stuff. You too, Alphinaud. Doing most of the work. But most importantly, do you want to build a snowman? They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall, brothers. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estinien? Suspect it is the heretics' way of referring to the dreaming dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. Fascinating tale. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. But Snowman. Snowman. I'll just let it go, I guess. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the Frozen Beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the Convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools, though their gentle luck may have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The Convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion. I'm willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these Convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. So, that quest is up there. Annoying. Annoying. How best to do this? Didn't go up there. Take the path they want me to actually take to get down here. Except I'm gonna use the other side. It looks like there is a path on the other side, so... hopefully, there's a path on the other side. Maybe there isn't. Still hoping. I'm not seeing it. No. I miss flying. Wait. That would be too much to ask too, wouldn't it? I decided to go here because, yeah, no. Hello, Gentio. I think it's supposed to be like Genio or something. Gentio. Well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the Convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days, ere the wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I've seen this frail youth fell heretics with the flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the Fury! That armor, that lance, the Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I'm Gentio, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? Lady Iceheart is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Arya, Estinien, let's make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. So this gives us a series of quests here. Yay! Baby steps. I remember you. How could I forget? You're the last who was with the Azure Dragoon's company. We literally just met like 1 minute ago. Since you're here anyway, perhaps you might like to try your hand at the sport of hunting before you depart. See for yourself what life is like for us Convictors. The Ronian horde is stronger than you might expect, unless you've been at it for years, like I have. I think it's prudent to start with something simple and then work your way up to dragons. Already beat up dragons. Please try again. I suggest rooms. Slay 3 of those and come back here. Consider it the warm-up. I feel almost offended. The secret to success. Greetings, madam. Your reputation precedes you. Once you slay a few primals, word gets around. Seeing as you're so strong and powerful, I was wondering if you might be able to help me out with something. I want nothing more than to support the great Sir Aymeric, but Ishgardian society revolves around the nobility. Those not of noble birth, such as myself, have no power at all. The only way to gain the power of nobility is through a truly noble display of courage. There's one simple way to do that: slay a monstrous ancient dragon. There are some feats that cannot be ignored. So I took up my spear and came to the Convictory. Sadly, things have not gone as well as I had hoped. I'm still somewhat new to this, you see. I really don't know much about dragons, especially rare, larger ones. All the knights here are competing with each other for honor and glory. None of them will share what they know with each other, for fear of losing any edge they may have. But you're not a convictor. They're not competing with you. I doubt they'd be nearly as tight-lipped with you as they are with me and the other knights here. You might be able to learn a thing or two from me about how I might find and kill one of the larger dragons. Okay. Wield. Let's see. For all the knights to come. Coward, all of you, have you no shame at all? Oh, I beg your... Wait, are you not Mistress Ariana, honored ward of House Breton? Praise Helone, surely you will consider my request. Know you the Dusk Vigil? Westernmost of the Citadel watchtowers built to warn of the Horde's approach. 'Twas lost following the calamity, another victim of the snows. Within the ruins lies a priceless treasure which must needs be reclaimed. I thought to enlist the services of these so-called dragon slayers, but it seems their courage is not as boundless as they would have you believe. But you, madam, you are not one to shy away from danger, am I right? Very good indeed. There is a sculpture of the Fury within the Dusk Vigil's chapel, and iced rondel is set in its helm. I would have you prize it free and deliver it to me. The Vigil is not difficult to find. Simply head north towards Bane Pool until you come to the gates. Knights may bar your passage, but should you explain who you are, they will grant you leave to enter. Alright, what do you have? Camp of the Convictors. Surely one of these people have encountered heretics without hunting. Pray speak with as many as you can, Arya. Alright. I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every Raitmo, Vermont, and Pertinet that wanders in and out of our camp? I'm gonna be kind of bouncing between quests here. You don't want to know about dragons, do you? Well, you're speaking to the right man. I know stuff about them beasts that even the dragoons ain't heard of. Don't think I'll be telling you for free, though. Tell you what, I'm due to go out and patrol any minute now. It's far too bloody Culford, if you ask me. I'll put me patrol points in your map here. If you go do my patrol for me, I'll tell you what I know. Of course. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, the yawns are coming back. What the heck? Are there any heretics in this area? I have not the faintest idea. Why, a heretic passed under my very nose, and I should be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear lady, the big ones. Forever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. Care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. These people are not helpful. Like, seriously. Oh, hey, an aether current! Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother a pure Q or someone? I've had enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as it is. 'Tis no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wild. So I can help you with, my lady. Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. We would be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these people. If it please, my lord, I am Pyrrhus, a soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. If it weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear. If it weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? No, it's by order of Sir Gentileau's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-lord lads who get pressed in the service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they've got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the Heretics tribe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the Heretics know you're serious about joining the ranks, apparently. Send out some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. So, why then, I am minded to start a fire. It is rather cold, now that you mention it. Fire sounds good. Purple flame, purple flame. If we are to lure our foes to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped a hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged a deep violet. You're a monster hunter of some note, are you not, Arya? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We may need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon. Master Alphinaud, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It will take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Azure Dragoon takes the job of gathering firewood. Wow, so impressive. Let's see here. I feel like there was an easier way up here, but I got there. That's what matters. Alright, we got a destination here. There's also our surrounded by rooms. I believe I also have a hunt log thing for. Of course, it's kind of buried by the fact it's for a quest right now. I should probably also click the right stance. Yeah, I do. I saw it there. Conveniently, I need 3. Very convenient. And Dragone, you're actually tanking now. Cool. Alright, so that's 2. You were taking for like 1 enemy. Let's do that. Got another destination. And probably the last one's right down there. I guess I'm like really close to camp. I'll just go in and turn these 2 in since it's super close before I head back out. Wow, that was so difficult. Hello. Oh, I was about to say hello, random NPCs. No, it's a fate. Like, what? I guess if that one ends up getting started, I'll go poke it. Back away the Arya. Well, a deal's a deal. I'll tell you what I know. I have no idea why, but the corpses of weaker dragons seem to attract the higher ranking Dravanians. Once you know this, it makes it pretty easy to lay a trap for some of the bigger, nastier dragons out there. Now listen, don't you go telling anyone about this, you hear? Just think what would happen if everyone knew. Things are dangerous enough around here to begin with, especially lately. Imagine some lowborn, some young lad with dreams of nobility and nothing to lose, some guy who's come out here to find glory at any cost. Imagine he finds out how to bring the biggest, nastiest monsters in the realm out of hiding. Just keep it to yourself is what I'm saying. You can never be too careful. Well, it looks like it's getting started. Let's toss on the Yokai Watch. And fight Warner the Cowardly here. I'm sure if it don't piss of fire. No, I'm tanking! God dang it. This may take a little while. Is this person really leaving? Like, hi, I can't solo this. If you're doing this, I'm leaving. Especially because they did that nonsense, I just died. Cool. Now I'm a little bit annoyed at that person. Oh, I'm just gonna run away even though this person who clearly can't tank it is trying to tank it. Yeah. So those rooms already, have you? How did you find them? Did they put up much of a fight? Good work, lass. Clearly the Azure Dragoon doesn't travel with mere amateurs. It sounds like those rooms barely put up enough of a fight to be considered a proper warm-up. You clearly know what you're doing. If you want to try your hand at hunting down some dragons, speak with me again sometime. Baby strides. Those rooms you saw last time may have been easy hunting, but I assure you, dragons are not. Even veteran convictors can find them to be something of a handful sometimes. If you want to try your hand at it yourself, I suggest you start with some Archaeornis. They are great feathered scale-kin monsters, and they form part of the hordes of Vanguard. You'll find the beasts wandering about to the north near Banepool. Find 3 Archaeornis and put them down with mercy. Consider it a test of skill, if you will. Ah, you're back. Were you able to learn anything useful? I see. So I can use the corpses of weaker dragons to attract bigger ones. Seems like I might be able to bag quite a prestigious catch this way. I start with a small one, kill that, then wait for a bigger one to come along. And then if I kill that one, an even bigger one should appear. And I kill that one, and so on. You have my deepest gratitude. Thanks to you, I now know what I must do, though I must ask another favor in future. Introductory dragon slaying. I'm working on my plan to draw out a great ferocious dragon. A new recruit has just joined the Convictors, so I'm delegating the execution of the plan to him. The lad shows a lot of potential, but he's sorely lacking in experience. You, though, my friend, have more experience than anyone in the Convictory. I'd be eternally grateful if you could put some of that famous skill to good use and lend the young lad a hand. The soldier's name is Saint Ramon. Talk to him. He knows all the relevant details, so he can answer any further questions you might have. Ah, you must be the adventurer Miniac said. What be assisting me? I made it quite clear that I could handle myself, but the man won't listen. I'm ever so sorry, madam. Master Saint Ramon has been having a bad day. Means no disrespect. We'd be more than happy to benefit from your assistance. We ought to start by reviewing the plan. Recently, there have been sightings of a particularly unusual, if somewhat diminutive, member of the Dravanian horde, a Twillahan. It's been observed near the great tree to the northeast. If the information you've gathered is correct, we should be able to kill this smaller dragon quite easily and use it as bait to attract a larger one. We shall sally forth to the great tree now and find this beast. Once your preparations are in order, rendezvous with us there. We'll be waiting for you. What else do we got here? Protecting what's important. Want to help out, do you? Well, there's plenty that needs doing and killing besides. I'm sure you've noticed the dragons aren't the only thing we have to contend with out here. Take the polar bears, for example. They come here looking for an easy meal, drawn by the smell of our cook fires, and then raid our stores. Think you could thin their numbers a little? Killing 4 or so of them should suffice. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. Better be. Alright, I guess I will go... Oh my gosh. There's a quest up there by the vigil. Alright. Make my way there. Alright, so that takes care of the polar bears. I decided to just be like, eh. Oh, I have to heal. But we've got our 2 Liliacs down here. Got more than 2, actually. You know... Details. Yeah, I can heal this way. Good enough. Oh yeah, now you pull aggro Dragona. Gosh dang it. Hate it when I get a Windows notification that goes like right on top of like my bottom right buttons there. Dang it. I have to pick out now. But I knew I hadn't. I was hoping, you know. Alright, I guess I'll go this. Not on foot, though. Paralysis. Kinda getting on the mount. People actually doing this fate, like more than one person, so I can join. Yes, it looks like it. There's actually a tank, so maybe I won't horribly die this time. Oh shoot, I switched gear before the fate actually finished, so I didn't get my credit. Ah! For the yokai medal. Dang it. Oops. Alright, we got Central Mode right here. We found the devious little thing, but he's a sight quicker than we'd anticipated. He's gone and hid himself around here somewhere. He's no doubt waiting for the ideal moment to strike. Speak to him again. Thank you, adventurer. I suppose I owe you an apology for my arrogant tone earlier. I'm still not quite accustomed to life at the Convictory. These Ravanian thralls truly are pitiful things enslaved by the greater dragons and used as mere tools, cogs in the Ravanian war machine. To be forced to fight against your will, I dare say it's no different to the situation I was once in, a tool to the high houses and the Holy See. Any road, we best get this thing back to the camp. You go on ahead and inform Dominic of our success. Sure. Turns out I can't go over this water. This water isn't quite frozen because this is actually somewhere fishers can fish. Dang it, I just remembered I need to, like, go over to the mill. Oops. Well, I'm over here. Do it this way, I guess. Lonely Vigil. Don't see many adventurers out this way. I was just looking out over Banepool. Great battles were fought at this fortress, but no matter how brutal, no matter how much blood was spilled, this lake will always waited patiently to swallow all within its tranquil waters. The calamity changed all that. The lake was frozen over, and slimy goddamn beasts wander its surface without a shred of respect. I won't stand for it. I no longer have my old strength, or I drive these slams away myself. Do old men a favor and teach all of these gelatai a lesson. Slaughter them such that I might have another glimpse of the lake as it once was. Okay. I'm just gonna pop back here and kill some dragons, okay? Cool. Glad we came to that understanding. So yeah, it's actually Flans we have to kill now. The gelatins. Gelatai. I need 3 of these. Yeah, thankfully right up here. No, I apparently discovered a new location as I was wondering. Anyway. A lots of the Archaeornists over here. I mean, we are kind of getting close to where it said to go for them, so it's not that surprising. Still. Alright, so that's the 3 we need for that. I should probably mess with my quest log once I start. Oh, come on. Fighting this. Want that on. Want that on. Want that on. Alright. There we go. That way I have all the 3 quests that I do not have done quite yet. Just right on my list. Oh hey, Aether Current! Right there. So, I mean, yeah, quests in general also do kind of just like point you towards them, so that's also nice. There are definitely some that are like really out of the way though. At least maybe I'm just thinking ones in Stormblood, but yeah. I don't remember a lot of the Aether Currents here. I don't remember a lot of the ones in Stormblood either. There's some in particular I do remember, however. Regardless, that's not now. That's quite a ways away, honestly. Let's get that in. Our destination right up there. This will finish off the Gelatai. I don't know why I got him out there. Slightly faster, I guess. What's this? Ward of House Forton wishes to enter the Dusk of Vigil. You are aware that the ruins are infested with wild beasts, and gods only know what else, are you not? Why, just the other day, one of the Convictors claims to have seen a massive winged beast. Not a dragon, mind, but something altogether different. But far be it from me to deny an esteemed personage the opportunity to kill herself in new and exciting ways. Pray, go on ahead. The Dusk Vigil is now accessible. So yes, our first dungeon of Heavensward is optional. You don't have to do this dungeon. Unless you want to fly. If you want to fly, you have to do this dungeon. That's kind of how they were like, yeah, by the way, you should probably do side quests. He needn't say anything. Your actions speak loud enough. You have my thanks. Seems some adventures are worth their salt after all. Now I can finally remember this place as it once was. The battles we fought and the hardships we forged. All atop those like still waters. Alright, let's get over to, the mill. I can remember how to get there from down here. It's a test, isn't it? Maybe? I feel like this is too steep. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That's a long ways away. Anyway. Oh, come on. It's right there. Lim Dragona. She's in my way. Alright. Let's use the herbs on the lit brazier. And now go wait over here. And we've got ourselves a zoo. We bought a zoo. I haven't seen that movie in quite a while, actually. I don't think it's like on anything, streaming service-wise. Maybe I'm wrong. At least not anything I have. Alright. Oh my gosh, it's so far away. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go back to Falcon's Nest and Chocobo Keep, so I don't have to do it myself. Thank you! Jeez, it's being really annoying about letting me jump over stuff. Yes, I have the blood right here. Yes, this should do nicely. An antidote may well be possible after all. Mistress Ariana, I spotted you down here and hurried down hoping you could inform me of the status of your investigation. Are we any closer to a cure? Well, if it isn't the commander of the reconstruction program, this young lass here cares about our folklore and culture. She helped recover relics from the buried village of Falcon's Nest in return to pass on an ancient legend that was likewise passed down to me by my ancestors. The zoo blood this young lady gathered can be used to create an antidote. Take it to your brightest alchemists and have them formulate the cure. If you move quickly, you can still save those poisoned soldiers. Good grief, to think that those old legends could bear the solution to a problem like this. Should call for the Holy Sea's best alchemists immediately. Master Sigan, we have been so focused on moving forward that we have lost sight of where we have come from. To be frank, I thought you were but a fool who could not let go of the past. But in light of these events, I have been forced to reconsider. The culture and traditions of Falcon's Nest hold great value. They are truly priceless. If it pleases, perhaps you might be so kind as to lend us your assistance in an excavation of the village. I can only offer my most sincere apologies for how little we have done to make you feel welcome until now. As you said yourself, Redwald, I can't let go of the past, but I understand that everything you've done to protect the people of Ishgard. I can't help but feel that there are issues more deserving of your resources in an archaeological dig. Very well. How might this suit you, then? If you ever happen to pass by the fortress of Falcon's Nest, whenever you might happen to stop by our halls, we shall be sure to have a hot bowl of soup waiting for you. In exchange, I ask only that you pass on the legends and stories of the old village of Falcon's Nest, such that we may learn from your knowledge and wisdom. Does that strike you as a better arrangement? A nice suggestion, I suppose, but I can't stand the taste of your Ishgardian cooking. Your cooks are far too heavy-handed with the salt and spice. If that is your only objection, then you need not worry. Our head chef is a Coerthan man. We troops are always complaining about his Coerthan-style cooking. That his soup is too thin and bland. I suspect it may suit you perfectly. A Coerthan chef, you say? I may enjoy the food after all. It may be true that Falcon's Nest is no longer a small village, but we are still home to the same people. We still have a responsibility to carry this culture and history on into the future. Though the village itself may be lost to time and snow, we have the opportunity to find a new path to lead these people to peace and prosperity. Carving that path is my charge. Come, let me introduce you to our chef. We can enjoy a bowl of thin Coerthan soup together. Yay! Happy endings! Alright, yeah, so I just have to get back up there. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I am going to get in here again. I am going to call the video there. The next part I'll be back up in the little encampment. I'll also go ahead and do Dusk Vigil. And yeah, Aether Compass, 562 to the north. Yeah, it's a ways away. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing if you really enjoyed it. Consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep being content like this. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is the rinimt signing out. Bye!